Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to Show Rod Garage. I finally finished the Fire Iron. I am going to be dedicating this and giving this to the Hershey Fire Department, along with the flame out in one case, facing each other, and I'll be writing on the case, on the floor of the case, thank you for your service. This is just I want to do one for the fire company. I want to do one for the police department. Tonight, I've had this kit built now for about 2 weeks, but I couldn't find the decals. And then it took me a week to find the decals. Then when I found the decals, there were Alps decals. So I had to give them a coat of clear lacquer so that when I went to put them on, they wouldn't fall apart because they're so thin. So I had to wait for that to dry and all that, put a couple coats on there, let it gas out and dry and all that. But I'm going to give this a spin around so you can take a good look. I've done the wood ladder, and I've done where the driver sits, and the footboard and the dashboard is all wood surrounded with gold. The back here is all wood grained, and the ladders you can see are with the wood grain. I'm hoping you can see it. I hope there's enough light for you. I will lower it down so you can see the decals and all that. I will take off the hood so you can see the engine. And you can see the toolbox that I've painted wood. So here's an upper shot of it with a good turnaround. So I've just finished the decals tonight. The only thing I have to do is I have to put a clear coat to seal them in. That's the only thing that's left, to do on the decals. So here's the upper shot of it. When it comes around, I'll take the hood off so you can see the inside of the engine. And then I'll put it back on when I lower the camera. Okay, there's that. And let me take the hood off. And there you can see the inside. You see the engine. You can zoom in a little bit. Gives you a little bit better shot of everything. There you can see the tools. I can turn that a little bit. You can see I put the lid on. I glued the lid on. Has the gold latch, and it has the gold latches for the back, and the inside is black, and the tools are gold in there, so you can see that. I can spin it around now that it's a little closer. It's not a full shot, but it's a closer shot, and then I'll lower it down so you can get a side view of the other decals that are on there. I'll show you a few things that I've done. There's only one extra decal that I put on. If you can see right here at the top of this tank here, it says Fire Iron. That's on the decal sheet that I have, and I can give you a better shot of that. Along with the back of it has a number 1 on it. So we'll let it spin around a little bit. Let you get a good close-up of the wood. I did the gold trim on the fenders with a gold Sharpie. And all the gold on here has been basically dry brushed on. You can see the back of the tank there. You can see the number 1 on it. So that's that. Let me turn this down. Stop this turntable. I just got this turntable. It's a really nice turntable. Alright, I'm going to lower this down. I'll pause all this movement out so you won't see it. Start to give it a spin again. And I'll try to zoom in a little bit so you can see the decals here on the sides. These little arrow or flower decals on the sides. There's 3 on each side. There you can definitely see the number 1. You can see the wood where the fireman would stand, and I did the wood back here too. And it's the same thing. You see the flower decals starting out on the ends here. And then as it spins, you should be able to see where it says fire iron on the back of the tank. I think it turned out very well. And I think with this and the flame out together, if you're not sure what the flame out is, you can take a look back in the archives and see what model that is. It's basically a fire engine, like a steam engine. If you haven't seen it, you could take a look back. And these two together, I'll be giving these, like I said, to the Hershey Fire Department as a thank you for your service. And then I plan on doing two other cars from Tom Daniels for the Hershey Police Department. That's the Derry Township Police Department. And then I have the car that I built before. I'm thinking about giving to the VFW as a thank you for your service. Just to give it, just to be nice, and to make a little bit more space. I have another one of these, and I have another flame out that I could build for myself. So I'll give them to these to the fire department, and I can build a duplicate for myself. So that's what I'm planning on doing. So that's what I've been up to. There's a few other things I've been up to that I'll show in another video. So thanks for watching. I'm sure you can see the wheels with the gold trim around the wheels, and then the center ball is gold. And most of this, other than the red, has all been hand painted and dry brushed and all that kind of stuff. I de-chromed the brass, and everything's been just dry brushed with the Folk Art color gold. So thanks for watching. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think the wood turned out real nice, and I think all the trim turned out real good. I think it turned out real well. I'm very pleased with it, and I think the fire department will be pleased with it too, with the two of them. You know, something that I'm sure will be unexpected. So give it a little wide view. Let it spin around. Then you can check out those tires or those rims, and you can see the whole thing in all its glory. Very pleased with it, and I think it turned out nice. Took a while, but that's okay. Sometimes the longer it takes, the better it turns out. So that's my Fire Iron by Tom Daniels. Okay, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video with an update of something else I've been working on. Alright, bye-bye now.